pro, so he went 1 year of college, played 3 games.
And they won the NFL championship when he got back?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I'm going to go over here, fight the war,
Yeah.
and I'm going to come back, win the NFL, baby.
I bet if we went on the streets,
Everybody would know 23.
if you said, what number was Michael Jordan? I bet the majority. You might run across a couple, but
I don't know. People who aren't sports fans, you think they know?
I bet. But if we asked 100 people, I bet more than 50 would say 23. You think?
I don't know.
If he was here, like if Alabama goes 6
I'd like
and
to
6,
hear from the Alabama fans. Tell us,
Yeah.
would you let go of?
I bet some of them would say 7 and 5. Let them go.
Really?
Yeah, Alabama. Yeah, you don't.
The expectation is Saban expectations.
Yeah. Oh. Whoa.
Man, he's good looking there.
Yeah, that's a handsome old fella there.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got good looking when he got older.
All right, it's kind of like me.
Yeah,
I'm good
see.
looking now that I'm older. And me and John Riggins got something in common.
Wisdom beard.
Classic Vandy. They find a way to mess it up.
Come on, we're in a new era.
That's right.
No, we
era.
are. We are. They've gotten
New
better.
era.
They've gotten
New
better.
era.
But yeah, they're paying players now, so that's good.
That's right. They're doing what everybody else has done for decades.
Yeah.
It's just everyone's doing it.
Well, now it's legal.
Right.
I
There
don't
was
think
like
he
a
looks like
six-
Lane
there was a
Kiffin. We've
6-month
debated this.
People
Yes.
have said that I
You
look
do.
like Lane Kiffin. I'm like chubby Lane Kiffin, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
You know,
You
as far
Lane
as
Kiffin put on a few pounds.
Yeah.
Barrel chested.
yeah,
If he get-
exactly.
If he gets fired from
Like
Ole Miss.
Lane Kiffin went through a chubby phase, and that's
Yeah.
that's kind of where I am right now. So if
no.
you guys are throwing around expert and guru a little loosely.
I'm sorry, but when somebody looks at their watch and it gives an announcement to him about what
That's an
NFL
expert
player
and a
is,
guru
I mean, I'm in the industry, but
in the industry. Live from high atop the cave, East Nashville Beer Works. Man, how exciting is this? What a game day we've got today for you. This is the Mike and Jrod Show with your hosts, Michael Clay and Jared Scott.
Heyo.
Hey-o.
It is a beautiful day.
Oh my goodness, is it
here at
ever?
East Nashville Beer Works. And we already have a guest, as you can see, joining us right off the bat. We'd like to welcome him in. Anthony Davis is the owner, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Owner of East Nashville Beer Works. He was kind to allow us to do a live stream and celebrate. I didn't think we were going to do opening day.
Opening day.
But
Yeah.
Here we are.
So we appreciate that, the kickoff event. It's show 48. And typically here, Anthony, I know you said you watched the show previous, and we like to honor, usually we go with the best athlete who wore that number, whatever show it is.
Yep.
Show 48. I might throw a couple out there, but we're going to call this the East Nashville Beer Works Kickoff Special. This
Excellent.
episode here. So we're going to honor you guys for having us out. We appreciate it. So, man, you expecting a good day?
We are, and we're so happy to have you guys here. Welcome to East Nashville Beer
Yeah.
Works, Wilson County. It is SEC fever. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
everybody's been waiting a long time,
I got a fever.
and the only prescription is more SEC.
Yeah, that's my boy right
that's
there.
Yeah.
And
Crowd likes that.
Yeah, they do.
Real imaginary audience is what we call them. They are real.
And the dogs like it too. That's what's even better.
they'll laugh at all our dad jokes today.
That's right.
right.
That's right.
But we get a huge UT crowd out here, and having the 11 o'clock game
Yeah.
right off the bat is really cool.
Yeah.
We got people literally in the beer garden, as you can see.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can't see from YouTube, but if we turn the camera around, you can see that we're already like half full before open. We haven't even-
Yeah, come on down. Get you a beer. Get you some great food. Y'all got a great menu down here. I love the barbecue and the pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a wings and
He's a wings guy. He got their
Yep.
wings last night, I think, when we
Yeah.
were doing setup. So
Nice.
good stuff, man. So glad to be here. We are so excited.
And speaking of your crowd, I mean, that's not y'all that got balloons. You got people brought, right? That's
No.
not the restaurant.
That's people just doing their own
Excited.
party. It looks like a
Yeah.
40th
It's a
or something.
tailgate in the beer garden, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. This is anybody watching, listening, come out. East Nashville Beer Works, Wilson County.
Yes, sir.
Off 109. So yeah, is there anything like today special? What do you got going on today?
Yeah, we're doing our SEC kickoff event. So the first 250 tabs opened.
There's Jason.
What's up?
Anthony, sorry, this is some of our regulars.
Yeah.
Jason, and then Reagan was here just a minute ago.
Okay, yeah.
Some of our regulars. So we got live chat too. I don't know if you noticed that when you watched the show.
Okay.
So
I've
if
not
you're
seen
on
it, yeah.
YouTube, so those of you who are new watching our show, you can actually live chat with us during the show on YouTube. So a lot of people YouTube live chat with us. So
Sweet. Send us your questions, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But we're giving away a little East Nashville Beer Works football. I should have brought one
Okay.
over. It's a little
man.
It's just a stress ball, one of those little.
Yeah.
But just something to welcome people back for the season.
Yeah.
And just have a little party today. So.
A little
and
something.
you guys are here. That's the other
Yeah.
kind of big thing.
a little
we're doing.
something,
Yeah.
something.
So-
Awesome. Yeah. All
We're
right.
glad Hannah was able to squeeze us in.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you so much, Hannah. I know she had a late night last night working the bar last night, and then we got John this morning. Thank you to all the servers and all the folks that are taking good care of our fans that are here today.
Yeah, Hannah's a great GM, and I know I thought you guys knew John Blackwell, who's one of my business partners.
Yes.
We do.
Yeah.
We're both familiar with John.
Nelson Remus is the other one. Shout out
Okay.
to them. They're great partners, and we've come a long way out here. So yeah.
And I don't personally know John Blackwell, but I can say
John is a Wilson County legend.
in the last,
Yep.
you've almost been open a year, and I've been here several times, and there's been times I've seen him, and he'll work.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
to be a partner, he's out here. I've noticed he's brought beers to people's tables.
Yeah.
He'll get back there and help.
I try to do the same. I'm not able to get out here as much, but we bust tables if we're here. We clean tables. We're helping in any way possible, and that's kind of our motto here at East Nashville Beer Works.
Right.
Well, our motto is beer is community. We want to welcome the community at all times and in every facet of what we do here. But yeah, that just kind of internally, we also nobody is above anything.
Right,
Like we'll
yeah.
all do everything. That's kind of lead by example kind of thing we do.
Well, and I'll say I probably saw you too, Anthony. I just didn't know who you were.
Yeah,
I just saw,
for
there's
sure.
a server
Yeah.
or a bus boy.
Yeah, and my other two partners are Wilson County, Nelson and John.
Okay.
I'm kind of the East Nashville of East Nashville Beer Works. That's why we've been down there 9 years. We just celebrated 9 years.
Yeah, my wife loves your location downtown. Apparently, the Stoicism group meets at the Nashville Beer Works downtown. So
Yes, she's
very
a part of that.
stoic. She's very,
That's
very,
cool.
very stoic with all the stoicism. So
The philosophy, we call them the philosophy group.
Oh.
Ryan Driscoll leads that. It's a great
Yeah.
group. They've been coming for maybe 2 years now
oh yeah.
over to the Trinity Lane location.
Michael didn't know I was going to be throwing out some stoicism. He's going to have to get intellectual in the show today.
He likes to get into his nerd talk, and it goes. I have to look it up after the show what his words mean.
Yeah.
There he is, Reagan, the man,
yeah.
the legend, Mr. Alabama man himself.
Ready for the tide, rolling tide today.
Yeah, 2:30 I believe. So yeah, it's going to be set. You could literally get here right now and then close it down, right, and watch
Yeah.
college football all day.
Yeah, like I said, we get the huge UT crowd, but honestly, yeah, we've been getting Alabama. We get the Georgia people. We're just a hub for everything. You and I are fellow Vandy fans.
Yeah.
I'm not anti-UT, as I said before.
Yeah.
I definitely have the state pride and like watching. I like watching the Vols, but I grew up going to game. I'm from Bellevue, so I grew up on the west side. And hey, we had our own SEC team, so even though we always would lose, it was fun to go to the games and stuff, And exactly,
crowd
we're more basketball fans.
Yeah,
That's the way I look at it. We're more basketball fans.
We're a basketball school.
Yeah, exactly. We're basketball and baseball now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. I'd say baseball for sure.
The
Now.
Vandy boys,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Corbin has put us on the map. That's all we need is the baseball season.
Totally. We got to root for something.
Yeah, that's right. So you mentioned 9 years over in East Nashville, and you're coming up on a year. When will it be a year here in Lebanon?
We're at like 10 months, so mid-October will be a year. We'll be throwing some of the things we got coming up. We'll throw an anniversary party on that Saturday, which I believe is October 11th. Don't quote me on that date. The next kind of big party after today, we're having our East Stoberfest event on September 13th. Oktoberfest parties should be in September, by the way, for those keeping score at home. They're not really in October.
Yeah.
You release a fest beer or a Martzen, which is an Oktoberfest beer, in September, and you'll notice in Germany they do it usually around like the 20th.
Okay.
But we're doing ours on the 13th. We'll have all the big games on, of course. We're actually going to have like a virtual batting cage thing out here.
Okay.
Kind of out where the mini golf is over here. So
wow.
Then we'll be releasing our fest beer that day. So we'll be having a big Oktoberfest party. We would have live music, but there's too much college football going on, so we got to have the sound on for college football, all that kind of stuff. So.
Totally, yeah. College football trumps this time of year. Trumps even weddings. Like,
I mean, we were thinking about adding like 5 more screens here so we could watch all the.
Totally, we can't even get enough. And as many as we have, it's still not enough. So.
Yeah, so that's a little bit what's coming up. I was trying to think. Oh, also, I've noticed you have on Monday nights. There's movie nights here.
We do. Those are coming to an end here soon.
Okay.
Our main weekly stuff, Tuesday's trivia night.
Okay.
So if you want to come out during the week, Tuesday is trivia. Thursday is Singo. Singo's been really popular. It is a music bingo. So it's you don't have to sing. It's
I was about to say,
no
is it like, okay.
It is a bingo board where you're playing bingo, and then they play music instead. And you don't even have to guess the song. They're going to give you the song. It's just a fun way to play bingo.
Right.
Really is what it is. So we have Tuesday trivia, Thursday Singo. Those start in that 6 p.m. range. So get here, get some dinner, get a table. Singo, Thursday's been crazy popular with Singo.
Okay.
Tuesday's been building. We have Brainiac trivia. He's a known guy in Lebanon.
Okay. All right.
He does a night at Cedar City. He does a night here. So Brainiac's been really good. So those are kind of like our weekday things. And then just come out on the weekends. Super family friendly. We got a playground. We have a dog park.
Yes.
Dude, there was so many kids here last night, man. It was crazy.
It's crazy. And if you want to get away from it, for those young and single or older, you can go upstairs.
That's exactly where we went.
Our mezzanine is 15 and up. So if you got like a high school kid that can literally sit at a table, that's fine. That's why we make it 15.
Yeah.
But you can get away from the little kid zone. We're known to be Tennessee's most family and dog-friendly brewery, so we know that. You know that, but if you want to get away from it, the cool thing here, we don't have this at the other location, but here you can go up on the mezzanine and just get away from it.
Yeah.
So,
it's nice, but
nice.
It still makes it truly a whole family. Anybody can come.
Family affair.
Absolutely. Yep.
And I've brought my daughter just started high school this year, so we have done that. We're like, all right, come with us. We're going up here. It's a little less crowded. So it is nice. It's very nice. It's
a cool spot up there. We just added a couple of little games up there, and it's fun. But you can escape the little kid zone if you want to. So.
Yeah. All right. Another question. You are a brewery. Is it up and going yet here?
We are
or
so close.
Still in the process.
Yeah, it's
okay.
it's
I
kind
saw
of a
all the
story.
tanks whenever we were moving stuff in.
Yeah, we are so close. We should have been brewing by now. We had to kind of like replace a contractor. Long story, but we're finally right there. We're about to start brewing. We've been brewing everything at Trinity still.
Okay.
The goal though, and I'm talking like we're less than a few weeks even away from kind of cleaning the tanks and like really starting.
Okay.
We will be doing all our flagship core beers here and anything we're going to can because we got a canning line out here.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So all our bigger batches, and then we'll do all the small taproom only stuff down at Trinity Lane still in East Nashville.
Okay.
So, we can experiment a little more down there. We won't have to be cranking out the Honey Blonde and Tennessee Sipper and all those like flagship beers, Lebanon Lager. We'll do all those out here. And anything we're going to put in the cans, and then back there we'll do, the red ale or just kind of the one-off stuff that is just at the tap rooms, and we don't distribute it or anything like that.
Okay, yeah. Speaking on the brew, you got some on that?
The Tennessee game's getting ready to get started.
Okay.
So that's why I know we're running a little bit behind schedule, but I wanted to get Chad in before we ended up rolling into the Tennessee game. Are you going to be around, Anthony, to come back on a little later, or you don't know?
This is it for me because I'm going to
He's a busy man.
swim.
We appreciate you coming on.
House. Yeah,
we appreciate you coming on, taking the time with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
We're so excited to be here. We appreciate you. Michael, did you have something for him?
No. Actually, yeah.
You have something special for him to take home with him, I thought, didn't you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you want me to go get it?
Yeah, can you get it? Yeah. So we got you a gift for letting us be out here today.
Oh, wonderful.
He took the long way around.
I'm going to make sure y'all get a couple of those East Nashville Beer Works football stress balls. I'll make sure to send
I'll
those
need
out.
that, and I can throw it around in the house when Vandy loses.
Oh,
So
sweet.
we got you a hat there,
Oh,
Mike and Jrod hat.
A Mike and Jrod hat there.
There we go.
I will rock the brand all day. So
awesome, man.
No, we really appreciate you guys coming out.
But
and this is so cool. Come back and see us again. We'd love to have you back.
Hey, if you'd have us again, we'd set it up again for sure.
It's a long football season. We're excited about pro too. For those that prefer pro, come out on Sundays. We have the NFL package. We put all the different games on. We're of course Titans, but and then SEC. We want to be Lebanon's SEC headquarters over here.
Well, we're excited to be here. Thank you so much again.
Appreciate you having me, guys. Take care.
Thank you, Anthony.
Have a good rest of the day, guys.
You too. Thank you.
Cheers.
All right.
Well, that was very good stuff. I really appreciate Anthony having us out and getting things rolling for us.
I like him because he's
Don't
a
forget
Vandy fan.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. Well, we've
See
got
you,
another
man.
guest
Thank you.
coming on here as the game starts to get rolling.
Yeah. I think
We've
he's
got
ready.
a little special guest for you, Mr. Chad King. Chad, come on over.
He's got a little Tennessee tie. Late 90s, he was there.
Oh,
right?
there we go.
We'll have him tell you about it. Oh, yeah. That was flat. Yeah. Look at that. The real crowd. The real crowd and the
real
imaginary
crowd and the imaginary crowd tonight.
Yeah. All right, Chad. How are you, man?
The imaginary crowd thought that was funny because there's an actual real crowd for once.
Yeah, we got competing crowds. The
There we
real
go.
imaginary crowd and then now a real crowd.
I love the orange.
A lot of orange. A lot of 16s today, huh?
A lot of 16s today.
Who is that? Who is 16 there, Chad? Tell us a little bit about number 16.
Well, I had to wear my 16 because, you know, everybody's making such a big deal about Arch having his first start today for Texas. But we have to remind everybody who the
real
greatest
16 is,
Manning of
right?
all time
That's
is.
right.
Yeah,
that's right.
right.
Peyton.
Well, he's wearing that in honor, right? Of Peyton
He
or
is.
Arch, I guess, his dad.
Yeah,
right?
I'll still cheer for him unless they play Tennessee.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So, Chad, you were at UT. When were you at UT, and kind of what did you let us know what you kind of did there?
Sure. I was there, started in 1994, finished up in the national championship year of 1998.
Oh, wow.
And while I was there for 94 through 97 seasons, worked in the media relations, sports information office, helped with the marketing office.
Okay.
So had several different hats that I wore during that time, mainly the media relations, sports information was what it was called at the time.
Yeah, the SID or
SID, yes.
So have they gone away from that?
SID. That's some fancy talk right there.
Yeah, see, I know some stuff.
I know. You're starting to sound a little sophisticated now.
Yeah, I think they kind of refer to it as media
relations.
Yeah, that's what they call it now.
Okay. As you worked there, obviously that's the years. Peyton was there 94 or 93.
He came in 94.
94, okay. So he was there at the same time. So you probably had some interactions with Peyton.
Yeah, for the biggest part of my time, of course, with us as students, we all had a smaller sport that we were responsible for. So we did some smaller sports, but collectively we were all together and worked with the main three: football, basketball, and baseball.
Okay.
And so football was, from my experience and where I came from and what I had a background in, football was kind of what they assigned me to for the most part during the football season. So I had several different jobs, but as Peyton's career flourished, we got to the point where several of us and a few of us were very concentrated on his career.
Okay. So in that aspect, did you, of course, I don't know, did y'all do interviews with him or were you responsible for him getting places?
In today's vernacular, I would have been one of his handlers.
Okay. So you would have been considered a handler, all right?
Yeah.
So you basically you told him, hey, you got to be here.
Correct.
And
Correct.
Okay.
And I think you told me a story in the past about how you told him, hey, you're not supposed to do that, Peyton, because that could damage that arm, huh?
There's probably several occasions of that. I think the one that you're probably referring to is at one point I lived in an apartment complex below him and a couple of more of the football players, and it had snowed, and of course everybody in the complex wanted to go out and sled because we had hills.
Okay,
and obviously being a college
it is Knoxville,
student,
right?
He wanted to be out there, and I think I remember looking at him at one point and going, You might want to think about this.
Yeah, that's funny.
Damage that arm, and we damage the season next year.
Correct.
So
Correct. I was more worried about Coach Fulmer knowing
Coach knew you didn't
that
say
we were
something,
there
huh?
and that something wasn't said. My name got yelled a lot across the practice field from Philip Fulmer. Oh, yeah.
So you had to be the party pooper or the fun police.
Most of the time,
You
yeah.
couldn't let Peyton have fun.
Yeah. I had to bring up the things that you didn't really want to think about.
Yeah. So did he ever get mad at you? Like
No. Peyton is a genuinely good guy. The Mannings, man, they are cream of the crop. Like Olivia and Archie were. They were always great. Olivia cooked a lot and brought things in for the guys. They were there. Their whole family, of course, Cooper had already found out that he couldn't play. Eli was still in high school, so he was still down in New Orleans, and they're just a great family.
Yeah. When you feel like Peyton had a good grasp even at that age, like he knew what he,
Oh, yeah.
Knew he don't need to be messing around to get hurt.
Yeah.
He kind of understood like what he was, and
he had the end in mind. I mean,
Right.
he enjoyed his career at Tennessee.
Yeah.
Obviously did extremely well.
Yeah.
But he knew where he was going.
well, and to stay, he could have left but to
Correct.
stay final year. So that kind of tells you he did enjoy
Sure.
the college career.
And he truly, I mean, if you follow anybody that follows him now that his NFL career is over, I mean, he truly loves Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
his
no.
heart is there and will be a Vol for life.
Yeah.
And still does a lot of things for the university.
Which at the time, like him going to UT, and I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. I was a teenager then, so I don't know. You might be able to know what the feeling was, but him choosing UT over Ole Miss, like, that was huge, right?
Pretty big deal.
Do you know of through here, was Archie kind of upset, not upset, but like let down, or
No,
or it didn't matter?
No, I think both Archie and Olivia, even with their ties to Ole Miss, I mean, I think they truly wanted their sons to flourish. I think they wanted them to be happy, and they wanted them to choose their path.
Yeah.
So I think that he was extremely supportive of whatever decision Peyton made.
Yeah.
Of course, I came in '94, so the recruiting part had kind of been completed, so I
yeah.
wasn't a part of the excitement of the recruiting part. We were down to business whenever I started. Like, he was there, and of course, the way the season started with UCLA, nobody was expecting Peyton to take the field in short order.
It happened a little quick.
Happened very quick with Cole Quick getting hurt, and then Todd Helton coming in and him getting hurt. That wasn't something that was expected.
Yeah.
He was obviously the heir apparent.
Right.
Everybody knew that's where we were going to go.
Necessarily didn't think he was going to be freshman starting right then.
I think Fulmer really thought that he had a season with Jerry Colquitt to be able to depend on him. If Peyton earned his way in before the end of that season, that would be one thing. But I think he thought he had time to be able to let Peyton mature a little bit and learn, and kind of the same way Arch has done at Texas and behind Ewers, and it just didn't happen that way.
Yeah, and I'm thinking of that season and with Arch right now, like I feel like, everybody's like, well, he's new, and I'm like, well, it's technically been there 3 years, right?
And he's a Manning.
Yes. So I think he's going to come out. No, I agree. I kind of lean towards he's going to come out, and
it's
like,
ingrained,
I think he's
man.
ready.
It's in his DNA. I mean, if Ewers were any less of a player last year, talent-wise, there could have been an argument that Arch could have stepped in last year and done some things. But I think that Sark was very intent on letting Arch mature as much as he could. So
not rush it. You don't have to rush it. And that's where I think it's going to be a little different. Is now that he gets in here, I listen to shows and people were like, well, you remember when Manning got into the NFL, he threw a lot of interceptions his first time. Yeah. And they were kind of equating that might be Arch this, and I'm like, no. I think he's had enough experience.
I think that you get you have Eli and Peyton as uncles.
Yes.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets to attend the quarterback academy on a regular basis.
You get two coaches on top of your coach.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't say that they've not poured into him.
Yeah. No, I'm excited to see that started now too, which is crazy to me that Ohio State, Texas started at 11.
I know.
On a
It's
day
right
like
out of the
that.
chute, man.
Yeah, yeah.
They're gonna
Huge. This is huge.
go
Go big or
home.
go home. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was thinking.
Exactly. I think it's going to be a pretty special season this year.
Yeah, and it's kind of speaking of the game starting already. Like, I was having thoughts. I don't know if we've talked about it yet, but I would say this is for an opening day. This has got to be the biggest.
I've never seen a bigger
matchup-wise.
opening
I was
day.
going to say one
Schedule.
of my buddies texted a screenshot and literally the list of games. I mean, like it's been a while since any college football fan. I mean, to have the matchups in the top 25 that we have.
Oh, it's stacked this
and
weekend.
I think I heard this morning it's the first time since 2017 that we've had a top 10 1 versus 3. The last time was Alabama, Florida State. 1 versus 3.
Yeah.
Which is Alabama, Florida State again this weekend, isn't it?
They're back again this year. But having Texas versus Ohio State, and you add in the factor of Ohio State being the reigning national champions.
Yeah, that's huge.
I mean, we got a dose of that last year, so let's see what they
Well,
have.
I think they said
let's see a little something. Yeah.
this weekend they said there's 6 top 10 teams playing each other.
Yeah.
So 3 games essentially.
Yeah.
Top
And-
10, and I don't know they've ever had that in opening
No,
day.
it's been a while.
Right.
Maybe back in the 90s, whenever
Yeah, I guess.
you had that time, there were a lot of those matchups that happened on a regular basis because of the BCS and how
That's
it was
true.
structured.
Yeah.
But with the playoff system now, I mean, it's not happening as routinely
Yeah. No.
like that.
And
And I thought it was crazy, too, because you're looking at, we got games Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday.
5 days.
Yeah.
5 days of college
5 days
football.
of college
that's
football.
like the dream of a lifetime for a college
Absolutely.
football fan.
well, and they
Absolutely.
take advantage of NFL not starting yet
Sure.
this week, which I don't blame them.
The break in between,
Yeah.
because they called it this morning. They said Monday Night Football College Edition.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Which we're interested in that. That's Bill Belichick Monday night, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Monday night.
Tar
Yeah.
Heels, man.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
talking about how, like when you start talking about, Lee Corso and his big retirement thing today, right? And we were trying to say, okay, well, who does he compare to? And I was like, well, is he going to be a Madden football game?
I mean,
The Lee Corso NCAA.
they snuck out a little bit of the ahead of time, knowing what they were going to do today during game day.
Tennessee's breaking away,
there we
baby.
go, yeah.
Looks like it.
Excitement begins.
They put out a little teaser on the video, and for me, going back to my time at Tennessee, that's when College Game Day was starting. It started
Right.
in 90, so by the time 94 came around, that's when they were starting to do several things, and Tennessee was a spot that they came to on a regular basis.
Yes.
So we got to work with and interact with Corso and Herbstreit and Fowler.
There
and
he is.
all of them at the
Town's
time.
legends.
And, I was watching that little teaser, and I texted my wife, and I said, this has got me choked up because that's been my life for 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and even being a college football fan. But when you're in a place where you actually got to work with those guys and I can say on a regular basis, during my 5 or 6 years there, they were there a lot. We knew them. They knew us.
You interacted with them
all the time because
and Lee Corso
yes.
then. Okay.
And
that's cool.
Were you there when they threw the orange drink?
through the orange drink.
Oh, maybe you weren't there.
And there's so many years
I've
that Game
had-
Day was there.
And
So there
my
was one of
52-year-old
those
brain has forgotten a lot.
Yeah, I'm not real sure.
All the Tennessee fans ended up throwing orange drinks at him. That was after Kirk Herbstreit called Tennessee fans trailer trash.
I very well could have been. Most of the time when they were finishing up in the mornings, we were already in the press box. If we were working and doing things, getting set up for the day.
Oh, that
and
was
for the
crazy.
game.
Crazy.
So we weren't necessarily always out there with them. But there were occasions if we were a night game and they were doing their morning,
the morning deal,
we would be out there.
You got a
with
fan there, Mike.
Oh yeah, Paw Paw.
Paw Paw's in the house.
He's a listener. He listens.
Yeah, so we've got. I don't know if you knew
There's
this. We've got a
several
regular. All of our regular listeners are here today.
Yeah,
So
they come out.
And that's what I told Mike. You guys going out on location like this is pretty cool. I mean,
Pretty exciting.
You're going to bring in a lot of people now that gets to know who you are.
I don't think East Nashville Beer Works needs any more people because they're going to have plenty of people. But
It's
You
gonna,
can.
It's going to help us.
we
though.
love getting
You're
out and
gonna
about.
start-
This
you're
is
gonna
so
start
much
to get some
fun.
people out here watching and listening to you guys, especially as you cover the SEC.
So much fun.
Oh yeah. So do you have any? It's a league course. Do you have any specific? Did you have any kind of something that sticks out with him?
Yeah, I want to hear memories of Lee. Did you ever have any like, oh, I remember talking to Lee for the first time, or I remember?
I mean, the thing that I remember about, especially him and Herb Street, they really were from the very beginning. They were packaged as a tandem.
Okay.
I don't think that
really?
I don't think that they knew that's what was going to happen with their relationship over the last 30 plus years. Because Herb Street's first time was '96, so he came in and. But I just remember. Corso was just one of those guys. He was just, again, he was a nice guy. He was easy to work with. He was
real down to earth,
very accommodating. He talked to everybody. I find it funny because, today you've heard a lot. One of his little tagline was, "Hey, sweetheart."
Yeah.
He really did do that. Like that was just something that he
called.
Oh,
really?
He called
that was
everybody.
his thing. Called everybody sweetheart.
And just remembering during that time. They were fun to work with. When they came to town, we were excited for them to be there because they were just good guys. Good guys to work with. Herb Street still had a little edge on him with Ohio State at the time, being the quarterback there. But, hey, you deal with it.
Yeah, I was going to say, early on, he was Ohio State and Big Ten homer.
It was a little bit of a homer.
Yeah. But that makes for that. You want that. If you're going to have a show that big, that kind of helps.
And everybody says all the time, I hear quite often, oh, they don't like Tennessee, and they really do. I mean, I think they have an appreciation and a respect for Tennessee all the way back to those years, because as good as Tennessee was during that time, they helped kind of shape College Game Day because they were there a lot, and especially with Tennessee, Florida.
That rivalry and those two rivalries were like College Game Day fodder.
It was, and I think the guys knew that, and I think that out of the respect of knowing that kind of helped put College Game Day on the map for several years with viewership and attendance, because every time they would do one at Tennessee, there would be just so many fans
show up,
come out from
Tennessee comes out, man.
And support that. And so those were the beginnings of what College Game Day became.
Yeah.
But I think they stoked the fire too. I think that was part of Kirk's little that trailer trash at Tennessee kind of thing. I'm sure that was a little bit of a, hey, we're going to do a jab, get some stir the pot a little bit, get some exposure.
Let's just be honest.
Marketing is marketing, right?
Peyton went 0 against Florida.
Yeah.
They knew that. They knew that Florida had our number, that Spurrier had our number, and they were going to use it. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
If you're in this industry, especially with like what you guys do, I mean, you're going to. You're going to use what's there to be able to kind of.
Because it's going to bring people to your product.
Whether
they like
another,
you or not, they're going to come out. Yeah.
Forget your allegiance. You're gonna use what you got in front of you to be able to draw those people in to be able to watch and participate and be a part of. So
I got a question you brought up. Florida, Tennessee, big rival. They're going to 9-game conference next year. We've had this discussion on our last show.
Yeah.
And they're going to have 3 teams they're going to play every year.
Yep.
They haven't necessarily released that yet. I've had my guess. I was saying for UT, it's got to be
we kind of both agreed on Alabama and Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt and Florida is my third.
I think our 3 are going to be Alabama, Florida, and Vanderbilt.
Oh, so he says Florida too. Yeah. See, I was debating whether it's going to be Florida or somebody else.
No, I think there's too much tradition.
The legacy of Florida now is too strong.
Pre-90s, I think had some of those, like with Auburn, and some others had continued, but with the restructuring in the 90s and then dividing into the 2 sides of the conference that happened and everything that began to take shape, I think that Florida has become, for both fan bases, whether Florida fans will admit it or not, Florida and Tennessee have become one of the most pivotal rivalries in the SEC, and I don't think you can get rid of that. And of course, Alabama is going to always be there, and Vanderbilt is our oldest rivalry that we have, and it's in state. So they're not going to get rid of Vanderbilt just surely because we're in the state of Tennessee together. So I think those will be our 3.
That was my thoughts as well. He kind of leaned towards somebody other than Florida. I said no. And because when they had that 2 divisions, East and West, forever, almost the whole time they had it, it was always Tennessee, Florida. Who's
Yeah.
going to win the East?
Correct.
It's one of those two. Every now and then, Georgia. You know, now Georgia's come around.
Yeah.
But, I mean, forever during that format, it was
Tennessee,
which one?
Florida.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again,
You guys need more water?
I don't
You
think
got water,
you can.
Chad? You
no,
good?
I'm good. I don't think you can walk away from that.
No.
The
Thank you,
history,
honey.
The history of that, I just don't think you walk away from it.
I don't either.
Oh.
But
And now
What is this?
Now that
Look at this. I'm
Florida
getting a special
is
drink.
going to most likely improve and be
Yes.
back in the mix,
Yes.
there is going to be some future games that
right,
are
I
going
think
to count.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
man, that's good.
They're going to count.
And with Lagway there,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I think he's a real deal. I
think
think
he
he's going to
is.
be fine.
Yeah, I think we've got the next few years. I think we've got some pretty good battles
Yeah, I
to
do
go
too.
with Florida. So
I do too. And I've never been to Florida.
Have you been? You've been to a Florida game at Florida, right?
Every
Oh,
UT person
I've stood on the
says
sidelines.
awful.
I stood on the sidelines before they made the change in the rule with the student sections being behind the visiting bench. So you've
bet
not
that-
experienced anything until you stand on the sideline in the swamp and you're being pelted with oranges.
Yeah.
Oh, I
so
bet.
It does happen.
I had a friend
Or
of
it
mine
did.
who said he went to a game, and you know, this is not probably for our family-friendly fan base, but bottles of urine were poured
Oh.
from fraternity brothers on top of the.
Oh, it's
I heard that as well. Yeah, I've heard that story.
and I think if I remember back correctly, because of the Tennessee-Florida rivalry is why that rule was implemented for both schools.
Because it was so
Right.
brutal.
Yeah, because both schools had their student sections immediately behind the visiting bench.
Making their lives miserable.
It was not fun.
Yeah.
It was
I blame it all on Spurrier.
Oh, no.
traditionally.
That's just rivalry, man.
Traditionally, to say that, you know, hey, to have that experience in the swamp is pretty cool. But it was one of the worst places that we ever
Yeah,
visited.
and I've heard
I did not
UT,
like.
yeah.
I didn't like ever having to go there. We just knew what it was going to be.
The swamp is the swamp,
Yeah.
The
baby.
swamp. And believe it or not, '97, the last year that we played there, Peyton's last year, that was the first year of the new rule. So they had
Okay.
moved the students down. Yeah, they found a way.
I'm
It's still-
sure they
yeah,
did.
They
Yeah.
found a way.
I'd say it took a while for them to really, that rule to set in.
It did.
First few years, I bet
Oh, they
students
found-
still figured it out.
They found
yeah.
a way.
I had a friend, he's a diehard UT fan, and he said he went, a bunch of buddies got an RV and they drove to Florida to watch the game. They tailgated, and he said on his way into the stadium, before he went in, gave his ticket and went in, he said, I decided in just that little walk, he went back to the RV, took his UT shirt off. He's like, we're not going to make it the whole game. And
Because getting harassed too
yeah,
much.
he said, there's no way we'll make this whole game.
Come on,
Obviously,
be
they had
brutal,
some-
be brave, be bold, get slaughtered.
I remember, yeah, no, I'm with.
I've gone back since
Yeah.
as a fan, and the last time we went was when Florida beat us on the last big bomb Hail
Okay.
Mary pass.
Yeah.
We were there, my wife and I were there, and I looked at her and I said, never again. I won't.
Yeah.
I won't come back to the swamp as a fan.
Yeah.
They're. I mean, I think there's mutual respect as far as the schools go, the fan bases.
Yeah, the fan. The gloves come off with the
they're-
fans,
Brutality.
Again, family-friendly show.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some words that I couldn't say that I think
I would imagine.
about
There's
Florida's-
mama.
about Florida's fan base. But then you have the other fan bases. Like, I don't dislike. I think Alabama fans whine because they've gotten so accustomed to the dynasty, and especially with Saban, they cry in their spilled milk a lot over certain things. And I'm like, dude, you have no idea. But I respect their fan base. I don't dislike their fan base. I don't dislike Vanderbilt's fan base.
Yeah.
There's very few schools in the SEC that I have a problem with, just because most fan bases figure out a way to get along.
Right. Yeah,
but Florida is the exception to the rule.
Florida is by far the exception of the rule. Georgia's getting close.
The Florida man. It's all about the Florida man.
But I will say Georgia's pretty close. I can remember going there, and they used to have this tradition. I don't know if they still do it or not, but they used to have this tradition that if they could figure out that you were a visiting fan, they would put beer bottles under your tires
to
pop your tires.
You're kidding me.
No.
Yeah.
That was a common practice. They also would line the streets when the buses would leave. I can remember that too, leaving Athens and leaving Sanford. They would line the buses and just throw things, especially if you beat them.
Yeah.
They would throw things at the team buses and stuff. It was brutal.
Yeah,
there were some things that were brutal.
I remember one time going between the hedges, and they made the mistake of putting all the Tennessee fans right there at the door the way out the door, and we beat them. Oh, man. They were getting it. They were all having to leave through the door right underneath all the Tennessee fans.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. So good.
There's nothing better as a fan to go to an opposing team and win.
And win.
And like, you don't, and as a Vandy guy, it's rare, right? I've gone, but like when it happens, it's like, I'm like, I don't have to be, you just walk.
Yeah.
They see my shirt. You don't have to be talking. You don't have to talk trash. They just look at you and.
And the thing of it is I wish all the fan bases, and I hope the Texas fan base and I hope the Oklahoma fan base will learn this. I wish all fan bases would grow that appreciation for the SEC. Because there is nothing like one of the most special memories that I have in my time was getting to play at LSU at night. To actually go to Tiger Stadium and be there at night with the mystique and all the, to be able to have that, there's so much and so many things with SEC tradition and all the stadiums and all the traditions and just everything that happens is to grow that appreciation for the other fan base and the other school and what they do and things, because there's nothing like the SEC, man.
No.
There is nothing like the SEC.
And then I think that's why other conferences, they hear us say that, but I believe it too.
Yeah.
Like as a
they
fan
don't
and
understand.
growing up here,
there is nothing.
It's a spectacle. Everybody, because like Ole Miss, they got the Grove, right?
Yeah.
And Mississippi State, the Cowbells. I've been to Mississippi State. I laugh at it because Mississippi State football-wise, they've had their times, but
Cowbell's kind of like that Vanderbilt Whistler.
my son is in the United States Air Force, and he was stationed in Columbus, Mississippi, so he was literally halfway between Tuscaloosa and Starkville.
Yeah.
Well, it was very difficult to get tickets to Alabama games, which is what he would have rather done. So they would go to the games in Starkville a lot. He said, Dad, the first time he went with all the Cowbells, he said, Dad, it's loud.
Yeah, it is.
It's insanely loud when they have all the cowbells going.
It's crazy, and I like that's tradition, right?
Yeah.
I love it. Like, let it be annoying to me.
Yeah.
It's whatever, deal with it. Yeah. But what is so funny, we went there in 2008, and it was Vandy was 5-0. Game day had come to Vanderbilt the week before when Vandy beat Auburn.
Yeah.
And they were going to Mississippi State. They lost. But we were pumped. We were like, this is crazy. So we drove down to Mississippi State, and that was my first experience. But walking in, it says no cowbells allowed, everywhere, right? Well, we're seeing that as we're going through to get in the stadium, and people have holsters.
Oh, yeah.
Cowbell holsters. I'm like, what is this? I was like, this is all for.
Need more cowbell.
Well, it was for them to show the SEC, we're saying no. That was all that was. It was like, well, we say no, but.
We say no, but that's not really what's going to happen.
But I'm saying, and it's probably because I'm biased, because I'm a Tennessee fan. There's nothing like the Neyland effect, man.
Yeah.
You talk to a lot of these players, they'll tell you, like, one of the hardest places to play with the noise and the size and everything else. There are things with us that are pretty special.
Oh, yeah. Well, the tee is cool. I've been there once, Vandy, and Vandy won. It was back.
You got to enjoy that one while you can.
Yeah, we all went together.
You caught us when we were down.
Yeah. I want to say it was 19 or 18, somewhere like that.
Yeah.
But
the pre-hypo era.
Yeah.
It was when you were going through some coaches there.
Yeah.
But the tee is awesome, and then at the same aspect as the cowbells. Like, to me, Rocky Top, when they get to singing it, if you're not a fan, it is annoying.
It is annoying.
You hear it a 1,000 times.
On
maybe.
purpose.
Yes, yeah, and as well. But that's right.
On
good.
purpose.
Yeah, I hate it, but good. That's what it should be.
And those 135 decibel level screams, man.
But
it's
man,
loud,
let
man.
me just tell you, I was privileged enough. One of the traditions, non-athlete, non-football player.
Yeah.
But one of the traditions is when you finish, we got to run through the tee.
Oh, really?
Did you really?
That to be able to say that, like, I got to do that with the team.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
That's pretty
And
special.
that was game day, like.
That was on, yeah.
Oh,
it was
okay,
the last.
we
were playing
Sorry,
Vanderbilt. I think
yeah.
It was the Vanderbilt game.
It was either
of course.
Kentucky or Vanderbilt at the time.
Right.
I can't remember which team it was, but
Whatever the last
our
home
last
game.
home game was, senior day.
Yeah.
But being able to do that is top of my list.
Yeah.
And of course, being a part of the national championship year, I had graduated, but I came back. My wife and I had just gotten married, but we came back because they needed help with the staff. We had no idea it was going to be the year that it was.
Yeah.
Nobody expected that
national
coming in. So being able
because
to
Peyton just left.
Peyton had just
So everybody's
left.
like, hey, Peyton just
Yeah.
left.
T.
This would just be a good old year, no big
T.
deal.
Martin took over the reins, and
then Al Wilson showed out, man.
Man, those boys, that team.
All about the defense,
as
baby.
As much as I loved my time getting to work and do all the stuff with Peyton through the years, that team forever will be very, very special because nobody expected them to do anything that year.
Right, yeah.
And, I see some of the guys now, different interactions with them at times and just reconnecting, and that's just that feeling that you have. It's just because you may never get that back. You just don't ever know if you'll have that chance again.
Yeah, national champ, like I'd say teams that have won whatever sport, in Super Bowl, whatever championship, those players, that team, man, everybody coaches, anybody that was involved, I bet it is a connection that you're always going to remember.
Absolutely. Wouldn't trade that for anything. My wife and I, being newly married, we were able to travel to a lot of the away games as well because I wasn't working. I worked all the home games, but we got to travel to the away games. That was all that whole season was just from the day we started playing them. Had them and started playing them. You just, as each game went, you just kind of started getting that feeling.
You did play Syracuse that year.
We played them first game of the season that year.
Was Donovan McNabb?
We beat them, yes.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Jeff Hall beat them with a last
with
second
the kick.
With the kick.
Man, Jeff Hall saved that season so many times.
What? I mean, there was probably 3 or 4 games if I
that was
remember.
the kicker season. That was the kicker season, man.
Of course, we had the stumble fumble.
I was going to say, besides Peyton Manning, I bet your next favorite quarterback, Sterner.
Yeah.
That Arkansas game was the most anxious game of my entire life.
I remember distinctly sitting in the press box, and when the job that I had, you couldn't cheer. We were not allowed to cheer. We had to stay unbiased because it was the media. And,
because you were media stuff.
And we just knew we were getting beat. I mean, we were beat. And
Arkansas, I was convinced it was over.
Sterner had the stumble fumble, and I think Wilson recovered it, and
it was all rainy. I remember the rain that game. Everybody was in ponchos. It was miserable.
I think that's the moment when that happened. I think that's the moment for me, probably for several others, like destiny was sitting in. Like that was, we were destined to do something really special for that season and what it was going to become. And it kind of gave us a confidence at that point. Is like, okay, like
we can do this.
We can do this.
Yeah,
we can do this.
I felt the same thing.
Yeah.
And I think if you look at any championship, any team that made a run and won a championship in anything, they could probably point to it.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
There you go. You could probably point to a time in the season where you had I don't know if you call it luck or it just bounced your way.
Yep.
And that certainly was that point. But
because if I remember, I mean, like once we had, that was later in this, that was kind of later in the season. But once that happened, I mean, we pretty much rolled.
Oh yeah.
From that point forward, the next kind of time that I remember, and I was sitting in the stands for this game as well, was when we played Mississippi State for the SEC championship game that year. And
I don't think I made that game.
It had a little bit of the same feel of like, oh, this may not be good, because we were thinking further. Like, I think the team was thinking what it was gonna be, and we were kind of overlooking a little bit. But we had enough talent on that team that we obviously could overcome the challenges we had during the game. But those were really the only two.
A little bit of anxiety in that SEC championship, yeah.
The other game that stood out to me that season was when he set the NCAA record for most consecutive completions.
Okay, yeah.
And I was trying to remember who it was we were playing, but you know, there was just some very pivotal moments in that season that just you may not ever get back.
Right.
And you may never get to see that again.
But it's crazy. When we went to the national championship, I sat there and I said, oh, I didn't expect Florida State to even be a challenge. I felt like Mississippi State was going to be the big challenge of the season. And looking back now, I'm like, what? Like Mississippi State, I'm looking at them now going, oh, my gosh, what has happened to the cowbell?
Yeah, exactly. They didn't hold it together for very long after that. I mean, they've had some good seasons. I think they've been ranked up there a couple of times, but you know,
not sustained like
nothing of that caliber. No. It feels like that was like their pinnacle. Now that's of course, I guess you could argue back a few years ago, you probably could have argued that was Tennessee's pinnacle too.
That was too. Yeah.
Well, but I'll say though, but my whole life, 47, like UT seems to have been in the last my whole time. Yeah, they had that little spell, but I'm not like a Mississippi State. Like that's short. They're back kind of where they've been. In my lifetime, they've always been up there, I would say. If I had to say a top 10, if you ask me, I'm going to put Tennessee all-time programs just for in my lifetime.
Sure. I mean, and if you look at it again, a lot of people that in my family and stuff, like the statistics and that kind of thing always sticks with me. Yeah. I've learned things and I recall things, and I listen. Yeah. I listen to a lot of the broadcasters and things that'll do the statistics and what it's looking like for us and things like I kind of enjoy that, little bit of a geek in me.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know, every team has it's a cycle. I mean, even the best of the best. Alabama, I mean, how many years were they down? I mean, every program's going to have a cycle where they're going to have some years that they were down. Ours just happened to be a little bit of a 20-year run, and we as an administration didn't make the best of decisions with our coaching staffs. Love Danny White. I think he's the best AD in the entire country. I think absolutely hands down, because if you look at every sport that's involved with Tennessee right now and the success that every sport, that goes right back to him.
Oh, top of the world.
I don't think anybody could argue that he's not the best athletic director in the entire country right now.
Yeah.
And the fact that we have him.
Well, and look at every sport, too, not
everything.
Just, yeah.
I mean, it's all of them.
Yeah, the last year, 2 years, man. I mean,
top
everything.
10, everything.
Phenomenal across the board.
Multiple national championships.
I think he's the man that's not going to let that happen ever again. As long as he's with us, that's never going to happen again. He will have a high caliber coach coaching a program within that's under him, that's under his supervision.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty cool to know.
Thank you.
We got people checking on us for drinks.
Checking on us for drinks.
Yeah.
I know.
You guys should have been out live before.
Man, this is like living the high life.
I may only want to do shows at live.
That's right.
We get waited on and everything.
Waited on everything. We're like celebrities all of a sudden.
Yeah. I have to get up and get my own coffee back at his house.
We don't even have to have a fake audience anymore.
No. Yeah, no.
That's pretty cool.
Well, we appreciate you coming out. Is there anything else, Jared? I mean, we could talk.
Good. We could talk for forever.
Yeah.
We got you a gift too. Did you want to get it this time, or do you want me to get it again?
To get it? I'll get it.
You get it this time.
You take the long way around.
I take the long way around. You got the shortcut.
You guys let me know. I'd be more than happy to come back anytime. I can sit and shoot the breeze all day long about Tennessee,
talking football, man. Talking college, SEC football, college football is where it's at. There she is. There's the famous Nana.
There's Nana. Yeah, I'd be happy to come back anytime and talk all y'all want me to.
We might be live at Vanderbilt next time, so who knows?
There you go.
I would like to have you on. You have a lot of knowledge. You had a lot of experience, and there's probably a lot more questions after you leave. I go, man, I wish I would have asked that.
Sure.
Save
them for a future show.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Just let me know.
So we like to give a guest a hat.
Thank you.
So we appreciate
Mike and Jrod hats. So you can support the show and
Hey, man.
Thank you again for coming on with us, Chad.
I'll start watching.
Yeah,
now that
for
I
sure.
know about it, I'll start watching.
Hey, and you can live chat.
Absolutely.
Chime in if we say something wrong or correct us or just.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and if you got
Chad.
stories, man, chat's great. We love having little tidbits pop in. So.
Absolutely.
A tad, and it's a connection to college football. That's what we talk about. So we appreciate it.
I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you,
Thank you, Chad. Appreciate you coming out.
All right, so that's good. He's got a lot
so
of good
exciting.
stories.
So exciting. Such good stuff here, man.
Yeah.
So you want to slide over a little bit?
Yeah, I will. Well, let's take a second. I mean, we're here at East Nashville Beer Works.
Oh yeah.
Shout out.
So if you're at home chilling out, go ahead and chat with us. It's fine. But come on out.
Yeah, come out.
We're going to be out here. We're watching the game live. East Nashville Beer Works got one of the largest jumbotrons I've ever seen in a restaurant.
Yeah, no, it's great.
It's pretty good, pretty great looking screen. A lot of great food, great drinks. I don't know what this fruity drink is. Wife brought me this.
It, yeah.
Oh yeah, wife brought me this fruity drink. I'm gonna be beveraged up here soon enough.
Yeah,
probably.
they have their own beers. They got a brewery here. It's about to be up and running. We had, if you missed it earlier, we had one of the owners, Anthony Davis, on.
Yeah, you can go back and watch the show later.
We appreciate him. Yeah, and it's a great crowd, man. It's outside. I mean,
appreciate Hannah and John having us out, and be sure to tip your servers well. Be sure to buy lots of good stuff while you're here.
Yeah. And, I mean, it's great. It's a great atmosphere, and they're going to have football on, obviously. UT's up 10-0. We got a TV here. I hadn't paid attention. I thought it was Ohio State and Texas, but
I don't know. They're talking about Stoopy, apparently.
Yeah, now they are. I thought it's on somewhere. I thought it was that one, and maybe it's that one over there.
Speaking of, I told you about my neighbor, my mom's neighbor. He's the biggest Kentucky fan ever.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, man, I don't know that Stoops is going to be around much longer.
He thinks he's going to be gone.
He's thinking he's going to be gone. And then I said, oh, you don't like Stoops?
Yeah.
He says, no, Stoops has done great things for Kentucky.
Right.
Great things. But he says Stoops' time is over.
He's worn his welcome
And
out.
I think you and I were talking about how, from a Kentucky standpoint, like, hey, Kentucky never thought they could, and now it's like the little engine who thinks it can.
Yeah.
Right?
The little engine.
The little engine thinks it can, right?
Yeah,
so
that's right.
Now it's time for a little bit of Kentucky ball to be football in their minds, right? So now we got to get a national championship under our belt kind of thing.
Kentucky?
I'm just saying that's what Kentucky fans are thinking. They want to be in the conversation.
They want to go to the next level.
They want to be in that conversation.
At least make the playoff. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Playoffs,
I got you. I see what you're saying.
Compete for an SEC championship. I mean,
I don't think they will ever.
But it's they don't want to be at the bottom of the tier. They want to be in the middle, coming up on the top.
Right. Yeah.
Right? And seeing, hey, I want big wins. I think that Kentucky fans are thinking, I want to be like Vanderbilt. I want to beat an Alabama on the regular.
Well, I hope it's regular. It's just been a one-time thing. Let's not get too excited.
Don't get too full of ourselves, huh?
Yeah. I've seen a past guest that we had on, Chase Montgomery.
Where? I didn't see Chase.
Yeah, no, he come by here, and I shook his hand. He kind of reached over.
That's great.
You might have, you were busy doing
I was probably
stuff.
Fixing something.
Yeah. But, so he was on. He was a former Busch Series NASCAR driver.
Yep. Big time.
It's a great crowd. So come out. We're here a little longer. Well, we're going to be here a while. Our show, we still got a good bit. We got another guest we're going to bring on. But they're going to be showing
We may even have some of our regular chatters come on and say hi so you get a face with a name. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
That might be fun.
Yeah, it might get out of hand. Who knows?
Get out of hand?
Yeah. Then everybody want to come on. We gotta be prestigious.
Oh yeah, about as prestigious as a dead possum on the road. Thank you, Chad, for coming out, man.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna adjust the cameras real quick.
You want to adjust the cameras, and then do we want to get another guest on here, or do we want
Laura
to talk
here?
A little more? Yeah. I think. Yeah, I see you over there. There's Jackson. Several people have come out. Yeah, I think she's over there. If you want to adjust the cameras, and then we'll bring her on.
Well, I mean, if we're going to bring her on, we go ahead and leave the cameras like they are.
Oh, yeah.
Because adjusting the cameras
let's bring
for
her
us.
on before you do that.
Let's bring her on. Where's she at?
I think UT's going to run away with this.
Where's she at? I don't see her. You
go
get her. I don't see her.
Oh, there she is, right there.
You go get her, and I'll hold down the fort for a little bit here.
Yeah.
Oh, is that her? Is she
Yeah,
coming
she's
right
coming
now?
that way. I got the. I thought.
Well, you thought wrong.
I think she's ready. Yeah, she's getting ready. She's got the.
Oh man, she took off the shades, man.
Took her
She's ready.
sunglasses off.
Oh,
Are you
she's
ready?
stepping up to the plate. Come on here, Laura.
All right, we got another guest coming.
Another
on.
big guest coming on here.
Got the headset. You're famous.
Famous.
Hello.
Hello.
Famous.
Yeah.
Now be sure you talk
There you
into the
go.
mic from the side. So.
There you go.
Just like that?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I think we can hear. You hear all right?
Bring it a little bit this way, some.
So unfortunately, our guests were UT heavy. So we have. I know you as Laura Robichaux.
That's right. Laura Wade.
Laura Wade. Yeah, that's right. She is. Correct me if I'm wrong. You were a 4-year scholarship cheerleader, right, at UT?
That's correct.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, 97 to 01.
01. So you were there during the national championship.
Yes.
That's huge.
It was huge. It was an amazing.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. So that's kind of, we like any ties we can get as a guest to come on, talk about their time there. So you weren't there for Peyton Manning, or were you?
I was
Senior
there
year.
in 97, which
Okay.
was his last year.
Okay.
And then T. Martin for 2 years, and then Casey Clausen.
Casey Clausen.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah.
always
Casey
annoyed
Clausen.
me. Casey Clausen did. I'm not a UT.
Anybody that's a Tennessee player annoys you, Michael.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
I never met him in person.
No.
But yeah.
No. So let's see, where, I don't know, how do you get offered a scholarship? Is it kind of like a recruiting process or no? How does that work with
It
cheerleading?
might be now.
Yeah.
Whenever, back in our day, they did not recruit. You submitted a tape,
Okay.
a video, like a VHS
Yeah.
tape. You mailed it in.
Oh, VHS tapes. Oh, man.
The kids
Yeah.
don't know that.
That was back in the day, man. Back in the
I
day.
know. And I don't know where they stored them all. I think they got like 600 or 800 of them, and they invited about 200 people to come and try out.
Yeah.
And then you just practiced one weekend. Next weekend you went back and gave it your best. And
So there's a tape with Laura's name on it somewhere.
somewhere.
I bet
Somewhere out in the ether.
they probably don't. They need room. They probably don't store that anymore.
Oh,
do they?
man.
You
They're
think
probably
they do?
in some archive dungeon somewhere.
Yeah, and so
Deep
you have
in
to
the
try out every
caverns.
year. Whenever I was there,
Oh, every year.
You had to try out every year.
Okay.
It wasn't automatic.
So it wasn't
Scholarship every year,
right.
so you had to fight for your spot.
Every year. So you
Yeah.
got to stop. That's not. Did it pay for everything? Was it full ride
It
or
was
how?
tuition and books.
Okay.
So no room and board, but man, that was pretty incredible.
I was gonna say that takes a lot off.
Yeah, and the SEC back then was known for having a really great scholarship program.
Okay.
I think they still do.
Yeah, would
Well, I
say.
mean, now
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
the Tennessee lottery scholarship, right? So, I mean, that's a pretty sweet gig there, too.
Oh, it is.
Of course, Tennessee's price tag's gone through the roof. I think we were looking at our kids, and they were saying, oh, $50,000 a year. I'm like, holy mackerel. That's buying a house every couple of years.
You're like,
Jeez.
going to be working for another decade.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it used to be,
Yeah.
I remember when you and I were there, Tennessee was the best buy nationally, right?
Oh, yeah, it was.
So it was a great deal. Now it's kind of trying to compete with Vanderbilt price tags.
Yeah, I
Vanderbilt's
think
probably even gone on.
they don't have a lot of real estate, so I think expanding building-wise
They're kinda
is tough for them,
stuck.
so they actually can be more selective about who they let in. So,
It's like time to
Oh.
raise the price tag.
yeah.
Yeah. You talking about at Vandy or UT?
Both.
UT.
But
Probably Vandy, too.
There's no room in UT anymore? Well,
No,
I guess
they've
not.
built it out, man.
Physical space
Physical
to grow
space, yeah.
Really?
Campus is tight in, yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that. Of course, I don't.
I know you don't pay any
Yeah.
attention to
Yeah,
Tennessee.
yeah,
I got
yeah.
you.
If you ever make it to Knoxville, the Strip used to be like 1 or 2 story buildings. Now it's like
Yeah.
straight up.
It's high-rise condos
It
now.
is.
Oh, there's Alabama fan. I heard booing. I wondered what that booing was, the Alabama fan. So this is UT time right now. So, all right, when you're cheerleader there, you get to go, especially you got to go national championship, didn't you, right?
We did.
Bowl
That
games
was
and all that?
very fun.
Yeah, how was that?
We traveled, so back whenever I cheered, there were 2 teams. There was Lady Vols and Vols.
Okay.
And Lady Vols cheered for women's sports and football home games.
Okay.
And the Vols team cheered for football, home and away, and men's basketball.
Okay.
And they were the competition team.
Okay.
Oh,
Now-
gotcha.
Now I think they have one big team, and they all kind of rotate being able to do everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
So you do, not only you're at games, y'all did competitions and everything as well.
We did.
Were you a part of that?
Yes. We would go in January to Orlando and compete at Disney World. And
am I sitting next to
any national championships in that time? That's exactly. We were both running through our minds.
Man, we got second.
Are you a cheerleading national champion?
You got to. Where's the ring?
I know, right?
Yeah,
we got second, third, fifth, and 10th when I was there.
Okay.
Second's pretty good.
And fourth in partner stunning with my partner.
Okay.
Oh boy!
Oh, we got something.
Touchdown, Tennessee!
This is gonna be a blowout.
Go Vols!
Yeah.
We got our cheerleader over here. I see her face getting all excited.
You've lost my attention.
A touchdown does that for cheerleaders, huh? Time to do the push-ups, right? Isn't that what it is?
That's right.
Oh,
down
did
there
y'all
do
have
the
to do that?
push-ups.
Yeah, back in those T. Martin days, that was a lot
Oh,
of
my
push-ups.
gosh.
We would actually get Smokey, the mascot, to come and like jump on us while we're trying to do push-ups.
Oh my gosh! So you're trying to do push-ups with Smokey on your back.
Well, whenever the score got up in the 60s, you're like, just.
Yeah. What's the most you
Just
ever
do
done?
10 or 15 and we're done. We'd already done 100 today.
That's right. But,
What's the most you ever did consecutively? Did you do a
I
full
don't
60?
know. I'm sure we did at some point. That's why we had Smokey jump on us, like, so we could just scratch about 12 of them.
Yeah, and then be done. That's funny. Yeah, I bet you would do quite a few in a game.
Yeah, you don't remember that, do you, Michael?
No, at Vandy.
Don't remember a lot of push-ups at
cheerleader, but
Vandy.
Yeah. That might be who you wanted to cheer for. Oh man, he's had too many. No, that's my father-in-law.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
you better be careful. You're going to get in trouble with Papa later.
Yeah, no. He'll want me to start drinking with him.
Yeah, he will. There's Nana.
So, we talked earlier.
I think we're good right now.
We had Chad King. He went to UT, kind of media relations during that time.
He was Peyton's handler.
Yeah,
Oh,
94
wow.
to 98. And I asked him about Florida. He said it was awful. Like, is there anywhere you hated going?
Yeah, but Florida was tough.
Florida was tough. Okay, yeah.
Florida was tough. They
Was
used
it
to-
the
Any
worst?
crazy stories of how brutal they were
Yeah.
to you, Laura?
Yeah, we just like had a little space to cheer on, and they would throw stuff at us
Okay.
while we were down there.
Wow.
I mean, nobody got hurt, but
Yeah.
it was just a rough spot.
So
We were
what was
big
the
rivals
strangest
then.
thing you got thrown at you?
Oh, the little airplane liquor bottles. Those were really fun.
Oh, no.
Would it be full?
No.
But they're glass, right? They wouldn't.
Yeah.
Nowadays they're plastic.
I think they were glass then, yeah.
Glass.
But
That's
no
brutal.
injuries. But
Yeah.
no, that was just a tough game. The emotions were really high.
Oh yeah.
People were in it. Back.
He said, Chad. He said they threw. He had oranges thrown on him.
Oh, I missed that.
So yeah. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
I mean, if I was hungry, that might be awesome.
yeah. I need a little energy here. Oh, that's crazy.
Give me one of them oranges.
Besides Florida, was there any other any kind of like crazy moment or experience y'all had at a visiting team?
No, I can't say that there was any dramatic event at any other field. I always like going to LSU.
Yeah.
That was a really fun stadium to cheer in.
Well, they said that's
but they were always like very hospitable.
You see that? That was Pablo Mack that just walked
Is that
by.
who that was?
Yeah, he's legendary chatter for us. Pablo Mack.
So we have people that follow chat in our regular show on Thursday nights, and so that's who that was.
That's who that was. That was
Yeah.
Pablo Mack. So Pablo Mack is a sneaky. He's a middle schooler.
yeah. We have fans of all ages.
Bobby Sully's putting in the thumbs
yeah.
up in the chat today. Yeah.
So we don't have as many chatting, I guess, because most of them are probably here.
Oh yeah, everybody's in it.
Yeah,
All our
that's right.
chatters are here. So.
So LSU. So that's what I'm saying. Are you? Because we know you from high school kids.
Mount Juliet, right?
That's right.
But y'all are from Louisiana with a name like Robichaux. That's got to be Cajun, right?
My father is from a town called Raceland, which is outside of New Orleans, maybe like 45 minutes.
Cajun, huh?
So yeah. And then we moved to Tennessee when I was 11. So
were you an
I was
LSU
about to say, I don't
fan?
hear very much Cajun accent.
Yeah.
I know, but I know it's gone. It's gone.
Does it
It's
kick in when
it's
you go back
country now.
home?
It does. It really does.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, but all my dad's sisters and all of their husbands went to LSU.
Yeah, that's all.
So,
Oh, wow.
That's a
So
fun
what is
place.
their opinion about you going to Tennessee?
oh, they loved it.
Ah.
They were good with it. But
They're
I
like,
still
yeah,
get
we don't
harassed.
care about Tennessee. We got more important things to worry about down here at LSU.
Yeah, I still get harassed on game day quite a bit.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's all
Anytime.
in good fun.
Yeah. Well, that's what SEC college
That's what it's all about.
That's right.
Give each
My niece actually cheers at Syracuse. She's a senior at Syracuse,
Are
and
you
she's
serious?
out there today. So we've been trying to look for her.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's real cool.
I regret a little bit not getting tickets to go down there and watch
For
her.
that.
But yeah,
Well, we're glad you
pretty
didn't.
cool. Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. It's nice to be here.
Yeah, because it's Atlanta. I forget that it's not Knoxville. They're in Atlanta today, right?
They are.
Yeah.
And East Nashville Beer Works, Wilson County is such a nice place. You've been here before, I think, right? Is this your first time?
We have not been here before, and I mean, I think my husband will be here every Saturday now.
Yeah.
It's a great spot.
It is a great spot, and
And
the
he-
food is really good
Yeah,
too.
it is good. He went to UT as well, right?
He did. He was in the marching band, and he was in
Uh-oh,
the Army
a
ROT.
bandy.
Yeah.
What did he play in the marching band?
Percussionist.
Oh, he was a drummer.
He
The
was a
drummers
drummer.
always get the hot chicks. That's how that works.
That's funny.
Yeah. And he was in the Army ROTC at Tennessee,
Yeah.
and so.
Also, he was a muscle guy too then, huh?
Yeah. So.
That's
and
cool.
Yeah, we didn't meet till we met in college. Didn't run into each other till 7 years after college.
Oh, wow.
So it wasn't the band cheerleader.
I mean,
hookup.
it is. But
It is
like,
now,
not
but
back
But
in
it
the
wasn't
day.
then, huh?
No, we actually had a guy on our team that was in the band and then switched to cheering, and he was
Really?
amazing. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to say that one of my fraternity brothers was also on your cheering squad.
Okay. What's his name?
Chris,
Just Chris?
Just Chris.
I just blanked.
Because there's not many Chris. Yeah, there's
Not many
Chris's
Chris's.
in the
I'm
world.
like, was Chris Phillips? Phillips?
No.
I don't think he was a fraternity
No,
guy.
So
Like-
were you?
I'll
I'll have to. My memory will come back to me here in a minute, I'm sure.
My daughter, she cheered one time at MJCA, but she likes it and always, I think she does it jokingly, threatens that she's going to get back into it. She says were you a flyer?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because Laura was small. The
Yeah,
Flyers are the
yeah.
small ones, right?
Everybody on that team was pretty small.
Oh, everybody was a Flyer. It's
But,
kind of the standard for getting to be a college cheerleader is you're a Flyer, huh?
Well, and I tell her, my daughter's a little taller. She's a little taller, about my height. She's about to pass me.
I don't see her being a Flyer.
That's what I
man.
tell. She's like, I can. I said, you're too tall.
No,
She
she's gonna be a
could.
big girl.
No.
She's a big girl.
5'8" flyer. That's unheard of.
Yeah, and I think
Right?
she's
Or
early.
no?
I think she's gonna be taller.
Yeah.
You don't
she
think
might.
she'll be taller? I
Maybe.
think she's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
taller. She's already
probably-
started her growth spurt. She's got more to
Yeah.
go.
Well, my daughter is 4'8.5",
There you go. We'll
and
throw
she
her.
doesn't want to have anything to do with cheerleading.
I would be a little scared. I mean, did you ever have like were you scared when they throw? I mean,
Sure, especially as a freshman when
Yeah.
you're learning everything
Yeah.
new. Like,
but I guess once you build trust, like when you get somebody, what do they call like? Because I have no the dude that because a lot of times they're paired up, right?
yes, stunt partner.
Stunt partner.
And
okay.
once you build trust with your partner, you usually have the same partner all year.
Yeah.
Sometimes you mix it up, but once you build trust with that partner, it becomes a lot easier.
Yeah,
You learn each
kind of
other.
takes that fear of what. Yeah,
Yeah, so that
I would imagine.
you do get hurt. I think everybody on
Yeah.
my team got hurt at some point. It's pretty dangerous when you're 3 people high, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I'm trying to think of some national championship. Okay. Did you get a ring? The cheerleaders get a ring for the national championship?
We did not,
That's crazy.
but I got a sweet sweatshirt
Okay.
and a
98.
giant Tostitos cooler.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot it was the Tostitos
Okay.
Bowl, right?
Yeah.
It was.
Okay.
And Tempe, Arizona, that was pretty amazing. We got to go horseback ride and do a bunch of stuff before
Yeah. How
the
was
game
that
even
whole
happened.
experience?
Oh yeah, you got to do all the fun stuff that the team got allocated to do, right? Because that's part of the experience for bowl games and national championship games. They plan schedules for you, right?
Yes, and when we, a lot of times we'd be practicing for our nationals at that time too. So other colleges in the area would let us into their facility so we could practice.
practice, yeah.
So that was really great.
So were you, like, when y'all went out there for the championship, were you there a whole, like, how long were you there? Is it it's a
like 5 days.
Okay. So it's a big experience. That's pretty cool. And they put you up and everything at the school. That's all on the school.
Yes.
Man, that's cool.
And they do the same thing for bowl games too, right?
Correct.
And you didn't you end up going to bowl games with them too?
Yes. We were at the Cotton Bowl, too, in Dallas whenever we got snowed in. That was kind of fun.
It snowed?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I remember that one.
Dang, fly. Okay, so how many bowl, like, they probably went every year you were there.
Yeah, Tennessee went to bowl games every year.
Did you
That's
get
the
bowl
Tennessee
trophies?
legends.
Do you have something from each year?
I had a fleece from the Cotton Bowl, which
Yeah.
I don't have anymore. I wish I still did.
What?
And then, yeah, the Fiesta Bowl, they gave us stuff on the field whenever you're
Yeah.
celebrating.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
not
so,
something from every bowl. And then I also have like a big signed thing by Al Wilson.
Oh,
Yeah.
player.
Al Wilson's
Yeah.
my favorite player
He
of all
would come
time.
in the training room all keyed up and full of energy, and I don't know, he was fun. Like he just brought this energy into the training room whenever he came in.
Dude, he
after
was the team
practice.
lead, man. He was legendary.
So is there any like something you got, what is that you love the most? Would that be something like from that era that you got? Like,
Probably that. It was my first game I ever cheered, and you can see me on the field, and that was just a really cool
okay.
photograph to have and to have signed by Al Wilson. So.
Okay, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I mean, like when I think college football, especially in SEC, sometimes you tend to forget that, like, that adds to the pageantry of what is, I mean, to me, SEC is the best conference. So and the cheering is all the part of it, like ball walk and all that.
And I think I was so young, I didn't really fully appreciate what it was at the time.
Right,
Like, we
yeah.
knew we were part of something pretty magnificent and a time.
Yeah.
Um,
Does it mean more now? Like, when you look back, you're like, man, that's,
it does. And
Yeah.
just the energy, you can't recreate the feeling
yeah.
when you're winning like that. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just fun to be
How
around.
loud, like, because as a fan, just when I'm in any stadium, whether it be like 10,000 or 100,000, like when it gets crazy rocking and loud, like I'll get chill bumps. Like it pumps me up. Like, was there several times?
I was about to say, what is the game? If you said, hey, there was one game that it was like my biggest game ever that I remember.
Yeah,
I
when
can
the
tell you
goalpost
mine.
Came down, when
The goalpost came
Oh,
down
yeah.
in Florida. That was it, wasn't it?
That was it.
Okay, so you were there for that, yeah. So that,
I was.
And you remember that Arkansas game that year when it was raining Chad? We were just talking to Chad about that Arkansas game where it was like that shift right in the middle of the season. We thought we'd lost it all.
Oh, yeah.
where you put the ball on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty remarkable game. Of course, the national championship game was
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
But that's kind of neutral where you got a little bit of a mix of both fans. Like, I imagine the loudest probably would have been like a Florida.
In Neyland Stadium, yeah, definitely
yeah.
Florida.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like the Tiger Stadium is pretty loud.
Oh, really?
The way it's shaped and the way
It's
they
like
echo.
designed to make it loud, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So you would compare Tiger Stadium to Neyland, huh?
Well, no.
In volume levels. In volume
In
levels.
volume levels. Yeah, that stadium I think is shaped a little more straight up, so
Yeah.
the acoustics are a little different there. So
I mean,
We
they
need to go to a game at
I was
LSU
gonna say,
apparently.
I hit LSU
Cajuns
a
are
night
fun.
game. Yeah, a night game they say is probably the best.
Cajuns
game
are
ever.
fun. Here she says,
Yeah.
Cajuns are fun.
Yeah, they have a good time. They say the night games, everybody's just, I mean, they're having a good time by that point.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
which I would like to go. As they call it, Death Valley, right?
Death Valley.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So that's probably, besides Neyland, is that probably one of your favorite stadiums you've been to?
I think
Is there any non-conference, like a bigger out-of-conference, did you ever go to?
we went to Syracuse.
Okay,
Actually,
that's
we
right.
traveled to Syracuse. I'm
yeah.
sure there's another. I'm blanking now too.
And at that time, Syracuse was really, really good.
Yeah, it was fun. They were really
Yeah.
nice.
A dome, it was a dome.
Yeah,
As age takes you, so does memory, right?
it really does. And that was your favorite game, Jim?
Oh, that Florida game. So
Were you there?
I don't know if you ever met Tom Luck. Have you met
Yeah.
Tom Luck?
Yeah, I have.
So Tom, that one semester, Tom's dad was best friends with General Neyland. I don't know if you and I have talked about this or not. Tom's dad helped raise the money for the upper deck in Neyland Stadium.
Wow.
And so he was best friends with General Neyland, and General Neyland signed a letter saying that Mr. Luck got 4 seats on the front row of the 50-yard line on the upper deck for life. All family relatives for forever. And there was a lawsuit involved with Tom where Neyland, the University of Tennessee says, no, we replaced all those seats. So that letter's no longer valid because he was dead, Neyland was dead, everybody involved in the letter were dead. And Tom was the only one left. And so they gave Tom tickets on the lower bowl for life.
Man.
And he doesn't have to give a donation or anything. And so
he kind of won that.
It's because his dad raised all the money for the upper deck, the very first upper deck. But I say all that to say Tom had been with his dad to every Tennessee game his entire life. That's how big of a fan Tom's dad was. He had been to every home game in Neyland his entire life.
It also helps when you have lifetime tickets.
Right.
Like pretty amazing.
Right.
Yeah. Like I would probably go to every game.
So needless to say, right, it was crazy because the one semester he had a semester overseas in Wales was the national championship semester.
Oh, no.
Oh, and he wasn't.
So he was in Wales, in the UK, for his semester overseas while we were working towards a national championship. And so when I went on the field that Florida game, I grabbed some chunks of grass out of the tee on the field. Now they're going to sue me and tell me I need to give them back the grass.
That's right.
I got some chunks of grass off the field, and I got some leaves from the bushes that I put in. You remember those? Little? You remember those little film containers? You had old-fashioned film that came in a little round container. I had one of those little containers. I put the leaves and the grass in the container, and gave him that when he came back. And we sat at Hannah's on the strip and watched the national championship.
That's pretty cool.
You think he still has it?
I bet you money he still got it.
It's got to be dust by this point.
I got my pom-pom stolen that game.
I don't know. If you sealed those little things, those little camera things, man, they seal up pretty
Jared,
tight.
I got a question.
Yep.
Along with dirt that you grabbed, did you steal pom-poms?
No, I didn't steal any pom-poms.
Yeah, mine were gone.
Hers got stolen that game.
I didn't steal any pom-poms. I should have, though.
So somewhere...
The cheerleaders were all too hot for me to be around them, man. I'm not trying to be...
Somewhere there's some guy telling the story today going, man, I remember that Florida game. I rushed the field and I stole some pom-poms from one of my friends.
One of them girls. One of them hot girls down on the cheerleading side.
I stole them, and now my friends got them in a case.
That's right. Got them in a case.
You
sealed for
dirt.
life.
Yeah.
I didn't steal dirt. I didn't get that deep. There were people trying to get parts of the tee all the way down to the dirt, and then all of a sudden, all the police, the UTPD, stood on the tee to protect the tee from being stolen.
Well, I'm saying you didn't do good enough. Like,
no, I didn't. I know. I wasn't legendary enough. I should have gone for the pom-poms, man.
So the guy that stole the pom-poms, wherever you are, that was a great idea.
Sorry, Laura. He was the man, the legend.
There's probably a megaphone or two out there somewhere, too.
I know.
Well, you know, when they took did you follow the post when they left the stadium, Laura?
They kind of corralled us.
And they were protecting you.
More of your safety,
They didn't want anybody taking pieces of uniforms, too, huh?
Well, I imagine 100,000, like, when they start pouring down onto the field, that can be a little nutty.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, one of the posts got thrown in the river.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other post went down Cumberland. They marched it down, kind of like, in fact, Vandy mimicked exactly what Tennessee did with their post.
Yeah.
When they marched it down Broadway and threw it in the river, one of them went into the river right out of the stadium, out of one side, and then the other one went out of the stadium and went down Cumberland right there on the strip, which is not even a strip anymore.
No.
Went down Cumberland, then it came back up. You remember Campus Pub, Laura?
Oh, yeah.
Right there off the strip.
No. What are you talking about?
No, never been there.
So it got cut up. Somebody had a Sawzall and cut the post into pieces. People got pieces of the goalpost and took them home with them. And then they had the main center bar hanging up at Campus Pub for the longest time with all the signatures on it.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So that guy's got pom-poms, he's got a megaphone, and a piece of the
goalpost. Yep, that's right. He was the Sawzall guy, I bet. I bet the guy, This guy got quite a collection.
I want to know who's just carrying around a Sawzall, like.
Just in case we beat Florida today.
Just in case. That's right. Just in case. Going to have that Sawzall ready to go.
You never know. And Jared just got some leaves and grass.
Yeah, I got leaves and grass. But I just put it on our podcast, so I'm the one who'll get sued.
Yeah.
By the University of Tennessee, probably.
I think the time limit on that's probably out.
Oh,
right?
yeah, good call there.
Yeah.
Statute of limitations over on that.
That's right. Well, awesome.
Okay, y'all talk it up for here a little bit. I'm going to give hugs.
Okay. Give hugs. I'm trying to think. No, well, going back, yeah, I think we all, like, when we were kids, you don't, like, so now looking back, like, I wouldn't say you took it for granted, but.
Yeah, no, I don't think we realized what we were a part of until it was over.
Especially like national championship and because it's so hard to, when you think back, you're like, man, 'cause very few people are part of something like that. And I'll tell you what.
You can feel the magic. You can feel that something amazing is going on around you. Like, we didn't miss that.
Right. Well, that's what Chad said that season. He was like, he said after the Arkansas game, when the guy dropped the ball, kind of got some help. He said we all kind of had that feeling that something, like you could really tell. And he said he still kept in touch. Like, do you still keep in touch with anybody from those teams?
Oh,
like
absolutely.
cheer team stuff, yeah.
It's like yesterday.
Oh, okay, yeah. And that's what he said. He said players, some of the coaches, people he worked with, he's like, we all, every now and then, you call them up or we'll see them. And it's like that bond you share that year of the national championship. So.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think a lot of us are still close. And in fact, the Spirit Alumni Program still hosts some events during homecoming week and do fundraisers for the Spirit teams. Not all of them.
Yeah.
We went 2 years ago. Very amazing things they put on. They had like a dinner and everything for us. And that community is still pretty close.
Pretty tight, yeah.
Not everybody's in touch with everybody,
right.
But there's a strong bond there. You spend that much time with those people.
Yeah.
I mean, 2-hour practices a day, games on the weekends, weights in the morning at like 5 a.m.
Wow.
Like you become family.
Yeah,
so.
No,
that was the conversation we had about D1 level commitment.
Yeah.
Michael and I were just talking. He's like, oh, yeah, they had the softball game for his daughter, right? And somebody says, well, how many of y'all, what'd you say, Michael? How many of y'all want to play D1?
Oh, yeah. So we just, back in late July, we played a showcase, and it was small colleges. It wasn't even, it was like community colleges and small college coaches there. But the last game, and a lot of the coaches would be real good. They'd come and talk to the team afterwards. And they asked, any of you want to play for a D1 school? And some of them, yeah. And so the next question was, what are you going to do when you go home after this tournament? And it was a 2-day tournament. We played 6 games. Hot, wore out. I don't know. They were like, go home and swim or whatever. They were like, well, then you're not going D1. They're like a D1 player after wherever she's at right now after this tournament. They're going home and hitting 100 balls. And they were all like, what? And like, that's what it takes. You got to do.
Yeah, the commitment is huge, and you have to love it.
Yeah, right.
You have to love it.
And
that goes back to your conversation. Working out 5:30 in the morning, doing 2 hours practice in the afternoon. I mean, it's a lot of commitment.
And you're with those people doing the same thing. So, yeah, you're going to build a bond.
On top of all your classes, on top of all your studying, on top of everything else you got going on.
Absolutely. And you can stay up till 2 in the morning doing homework, and then you're up at 5 again to go work out. And, I mean, when you're in your 20s, that's not hard.
It's a little different than now. Were they strict? Like, how strict are the coaches? Like, if you weren't there, you would get,
Oh, that wasn't an option. Like, not showing up is not an option.
Yeah.
Even if, like, sometimes people are sick, they would still come and watch practice.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, really sick, we'd stay home. But if you had a broken arm, you were there.
Yeah. Well, that shows your commitment.
Oh, yeah. And you want to be there. I think even when you're hurt, you want to be there to watch, see what happens.
Well, and probably because I didn't realize, like, every year you had to try out. Like, you're probably a little bit worried if I don't. I might look bad for next year.
I'm going to be cut for next year.
Yeah. I don't get that scholarship.
That's right. That actually happened to me. My freshman year I tried out, and I made the team. And the next year I got a spot on the JV.
Oh, okay.
And so I didn't think I was going to be on the field. And then 2 girls wound up exiting the program, and I wound up being able to go to nationals with them that year. So I think that's kind of a testament to when you're in a D1 school, you can't give up. Like if you're offered any spot, take it and work hard. And
earn your spot kind of thing.
See what happens,
And then never know when you'll get called.
Yeah, because it was heartbreaking. It was absolutely heartbreaking. But
did it affect your, like, if you're JV, do you get scholarship then, or is it still they give it?
Back then.
How does that work?
Back then it was, I think, books only. If you had JV.
Really? So it would take a little money.
And so when those 2 individuals left the program, it was available again. So,
you're like, oh my gosh, I need that financial incentive. Yeah.
My parents were happy.
Yeah, some of that cash. Yeah,
for sure.
So.
For sure. All right. Well, I appreciate
you coming on, Laura.
No, I really appreciate talking with you
Glad
guys.
you were able to come out. Glad you didn't decide to run off on us to go to Syracuse.
Yeah, to watch cheer. Who?
Right. No. Well, it was great. I love y'all's show.
Appreciate your stories and coming on. It
Thanks
it gives a connection to college football for everybody. So appreciate it. All right, thank you, Laura.
Good to see you.
Hey, Michael, I thought you had something for him.
Oh, I do. It's the last one I got. I forgot about that. We give gifts to anybody that comes on. Hold on. Let me grab it. You got to wait for the winner.
Is it something Vanderbilt?
Hey, Michael. So just so you know, I don't know if you can hear me or not because she said, is it something Vanderbilt? That's what she said. Is it something Vanderbilt?
I actually wish it was. No, it's the last one I got. You have to wait for winter time, but it's a hat.
Right. Awesome. Thank you.
Got you a little Mike and Jrod beanie hat. Yeah.
That's
right.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming on the show with us.
Thank you, Laura. All right, so, man, it's been a good show.
Been a great show.
You know, it was cool, right? It's warming up.
I'm starting to get hot.
We're in
you
the
thinking
shade.
we need to wrap this thing up so that we don't have to burn up anymore?
Yeah,
I want to have some more drinks, too. We need to have a little fun with our fans, too.
Yeah, that's right. Trying to see. It's been a good show, man. We got, it's rocking out there. Everybody's outside.
Miss Blackwell right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The games are going on. We got, that's Kentucky-Toledo right there. I thought it was Texas, Ohio State.
That's why I keep seeing Kentucky come up on the screen.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the score on that one? I didn't even read them.
The last I checked it had just started, but that's been probably right as.
Oh, we got some fans wanting autographs. Oh, no.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's so funny. I love it. MB's coming up here to get autographs. Yeah. Woo.
Hey, we got a drop-in guest.
The legend.
I was listening to you guys.
Who is this guy?
It's a drop-in guest, Papa, my father-in-law.
Oh.
The other night I was listening to you guys, and you said, I forget what his name was. He's half Cajun and half Italian.
Yes.
And you said he had a spicy sausage.
Andy Pettit.
Andy Pettit, yeah.
Pitcher for the Yankees.
Well, I'm half Italian and half Polish. What do I have?
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I don't know if I can share.
Kielbasa?
Yeah, kielbasa, yeah.
Kielbasa.
I'm not sure what you got, Papa.
I think we've talked about you quite a few times on the show, Papa. Glad to have you on today.
Are the best.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Look at there, drop in. You never know what you're gonna get.
Never know what you're going to get.
Hey, he was listening, though. That was a story we were talking about.
It was.
Andy Pettit, the pitcher for the Yankees. Half Cajun, yeah.
Half Cajun, half Italian. That was a short that went viral, I thought.
Yeah, it's out there. I don't know about viral, but it's out there.
Our idea of viral is 30 people watched it.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, listen. There you go. That's kind of a good, we can give a little shout-out for ourselves. Look, you got fans. As you listen, there's some cool stories that you may want to chime in on. You can chat.
Love to have you chat in.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing you on future shows. Remember, we live every Thursday night.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll do some more of these live events, have you come out.
And along on our show, now that college football started, we do pick 'em.
Don't forget the Pick'em survey. Be sure to fill it out, mikeandjrod.com.
This week's already started, but watch next week, Thursday, we go through the games. We pick 7 or 8 games we'll pick out, SEC games. So if you're an SEC fan, it's fun. And I'm doing something different this year. We had quite a few. I think this first week I'm going to give away if they beat us and have the best record, I'm going to give a hat away.
It sounds great.
And through the year, I'm going to do that. So join us on the picks. I think that's fun, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Gives you another reason to pick games. And if you do real bad, we will make fun of you.
Oh, yeah. We'll definitely make fun of you.
Sure. So, yeah, speaking of that real quick, Jared, Auburn won and they covered.
Oh, yeah,
last
speaking
night.
of, yeah.
And that was one of the picks. And guess what? We both said no cover.
Oh, they did actually cover.
Oh.
So Freezy put us to shame.
Yeah, they won by 14, and they were favored by 2.5.
Well,
so.
and, you know, going back on that, that's that conversation we had about Jackson Arnold.
Yeah.
Jackson Arnold looked pretty impressive in that game. A lot of movement on his legs. A lot of leg movement for him. He did make a few big plays, but I think all that running is what's really put him together.
Yeah.
Well, Nana's asking if I want some pizza. I think we need to start wrapping this
I
up.
think we can wrap up. It's been a great day. Big thank you to East Nashville Beer Works for having us. They said they might have us again. Yeah. I like that idea. So
I like hearing that. That's great news.
We'll be back out here. We'll try to set that up again this year, at least one more time.
At least.
MikeandJrod.com. You can find hats that we've given to our guests here. You can win one in our Pick'em.
Yep.
But you can find the survey on that, MikeandJrod.com.
Mike and J-Rod will take you to this week's survey. We're going to update the survey every week.
Yep.
So,
all right. Well, Jared, I think this has been a good show.
This has been a production of Scott Social Media live. Once again, live from East Nashville Beer Works, Wilson County.
Football all day and night. Come out.
All day and night.
Even though we're done, they're not.
They're not.
That's right.
I know a guy.
And then Oklahoma supposedly has the toughest schedule in the country.
Yeah. Probably.
Michigan, Illinois State, Temple, and then Oklahoma supposedly has the toughest schedule in the country.
Yeah. Probably.
Michigan, Illinois State, Temple.
Yeah.
I mean, you got some throwaways.
You got 3, but
Michigan, Auburn, Texas, South Carolina, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Alabama, Missouri. Yeah, it's a pretty tough schedule. I'm wondering if that's the same chock full of nuts.
Well, yeah, probably. Because look when it was introduced.
And I don't trust AI.
No, this is Wikipedia. It's way more trustworthy. Yeah.
Jimmy Buffett is the other Buffett
Well,
to me.
look. Nerd sports. Nerd dumb guy.
Nerd.
Didn't go
Not
to college.
nerd.
Went to college, yeah. Of course. Smart guy's going to think of Warren Buffett. Dumb guy's going to think of
Warren
Jimmy
Buffett was like the wealthiest man in the world,
Yeah.
you know, for multiple years.
Yeah.
But, you know, really it's all about Jimmy Buffett and
Yeah,
the salt
margarita,
that he
yeah.
lost. You're not pronouncing the L. Remember